I think we're live. We're live. YouTube says we're live. Hi, everybody.
All right.
We're a little bit late starting this stream, and you do not get the normal countdown situation that I normally get, or the map. But hi to everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining. I'm here in Helsinki, Finland. And
Sanomatalo, to be exact.
and I have a special guest with me as well. And I was going to do this stream like I normally do, where I have two cameras and can cut between them, and I can show the chat messages on the screen and all that good stuff. Things didn't go according to plan. Surprise, surprise. This is what happens when you're in another country and can't do a full test before you start the stream. So we're in this super cool space, which is definitely like a public building, and there's no tables or chairs, so we couldn't like come out and hang out here for hours ahead of time and plan everything and set up and test. We're also doing this stream entirely battery powered and wirelessly. So I was at the mercy of my cell phone connection, but let's see what we've got. Also, we're gonna have a super short stream today because we actually do have to be out of here, and we have another stream to do right after this one. But yes, thank you all for joining. So let me introduce my guest, who is the one holding the camera, and this is going to be, you're going to do selfie cam or mirror cam?
You can probably take the camera a little bit.
We can do.
You can.
Okay, there we go. I don't know how it's weighted.
Yep. Yeah, as long as I'm in the frame.
Yep.
Hello.
Looks good. Hi.
I'm Arthur Kallin, COO of Flero Media. I'm a business freelancer or something like that here in Finland. And I'm here to help Aaron today.
Basically save the stream. You got it?
Yes, I got it.
Cool. We can wave in the mirror too.
Yeah.
You can kind of see us in the reflection. There we go.
Yep. So I have a easy setup with A10 Mini Pro in the back, and we are streaming from that with a 4G modem that I have.
Yeah, I was going to give you a better shot of the rig with my second angle, but the second angle camera was not working. So, oh, we just dropped. We're green.
Green?
Yep.
Did you want
Oh no.
Glitching green picture, and now we're going to have to wait for the delay to catch because I'm just looking at it on YouTube now.
Yeah. Can you see it in the multi-view?
No, because they're streaming to YouTube directly.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So we're going to be at the mercy of the YouTube stream delay before we know if we're cut back up.
Yeah, there
Cool, and they can hear us. Okay,
all right,
so
yeah.
We're back. Yeah, so let me tell you what I wanted to do. And because I was optimistic this setup was going to work. The plan was for Arthur to stream from his rig to my studio. So that I have the Magewell Pro Convert at the studio, and I have it rigged up in the ATEM. And the plan was to have him push one feed, and my camera, the GH5 II, which I showed you last week, which is sitting here, was going to stream the other feed, and that was going to go to a second one of those at the studio. The delays would be totally different, so that was going to be an interesting experiment. But the problem was that my phone is, for some reason, is capping out at like 3 meg upload right now, so it can't actually push a video feed up. Even though, like yesterday when I did a bandwidth test, it was at like 6 or 7, and I was like, maybe that's good enough. Oh, I'm supposed to not supposed to cross my fingers here. Apparently, it's the opposite thing here, and so yeah, so his rig is basically totally fine, working great on his cell phone connection, which is getting 20 megs up on the same carrier. So he basically saved the stream. So at least we have something today to talk about. But hey, can you show them my computer screen? Because this is what I was going to be using, was my multi-view from the studio. So these are the two feeds coming in, and we had his push coming in here before we had to switch to stream directly to YouTube. And then I've got all the different things I can monitor. I can monitor the main one, which has got the map and it's showing pins and everything, because like that's working. The reason that this failed, I'm looking at the web presenter here. The web presenter is what I normally stream with, and for some reason, I literally just couldn't turn it on. That was the problem. Like I just could not turn it on. I have two ways to turn it on. One is with the its own app, which is like it looks like the ATEM setup app, and you kind of like have to go into the little menu. It's not a very good interface, but that should have worked, and I just couldn't, it just wouldn't load. I think my VPN connection is a little bit too weak for it. The other way to turn it on is from Companion, and it was failing to send the command also. So I just literally had no way to turn it on, which meant I just couldn't start the stream. It was all there, like the map was up, the feed from this camera was in, at least that was gonna work, and then no. So at the last second, I plugged in my computer over a very short USB cable to that ATEM on the back of his rig to punch in the streaming key, and now we're just streaming from his camera directly to YouTube, which is why the no chat at the beginning and the no map and no second angles. So, okay, all of that to say that let me see at least what if we have any questions in the chat before we start it. Is this an airport? No, it's not an airport. It's just a building right next to the train station in Helsinki.
It is a media center house. It used to be owned. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's still owned by the biggest paper media company that has gone digital after, but they are still sending paper newspapers to homes called Helsinki Sanomat. And the big company group name is like Sanoma concern. They have they do all stuff like also books for students and stuff.
Oh, okay. Big
so
media.
They have
big
different stuff for everything.
Yep.
And they own also the tabloid, one of the tabloid things.
Fascinating.
So,
yeah. Okay.
But also there's 5 panoramic elevators.
Yes. Very cool building. And I love the colored staircases too, which are just it's just such a cool thing to have in a building like this. Okay, couple other questions. Why are we using RTMP? SRT is so much better for that. You're right. So one, the ATEM only does RTMP, and the Lumix GH5 II only does RTMP. So that's why. If in order to do SRT, we would have had to have other devices here, and I was trying to travel with as little as possible because I'm not here because I'm filming. I'm here on vacation and wanted to bring as little extra gear as possible. So yeah, that's the reason. Keith says, always have a backup, as usual, you rock the moment and are live. Good job. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. Yes, the backup was just streamed from that ATEM. Dean asks, okay, so what camera are you streaming with? Looks like we've got some more people coming in here now, so let's go over the setup of what we are using today instead of what we were planning on using. And unfortunately, I don't have a great way to show you this because...
Just recording camera, so...
Recording camera, so I can show you later. Actually, that's a great point. So that way I can at least show this next week on the stream, and we can edit a little video together. But
yeah, we have a bunch of stuff on my camera recorded from the pre-live testing and trying to get stuff work.
Yeah. So this is what the rig looks like, and I'm going to have to edit this together later. But this is what I'm staring at, and. Oh, thank you for the sync. And then come over here into the light so I can go walk around you really quick. And then I'm going to show you all this later.
Like this way.
For the audio description, we've got an ATEM Mini on a sort of back rig here, and it's all V-mount battery powered. And then let's see, is that your modem up on top there? The W-Link?
Yes, that is 4G modem.
That's
correct.
A 4G modem. Okay, great. And that's the one that is providing the internet connection to the ATEM, which is pretty much the only thing on the internet right now. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Yep. I've got the Rode Wireless Go 2 dangling there, which we're both wearing one of those. And then, let's see, the top is just the stabilization mechanism, right?
Well, in a way, yes. It's an easy rig, so it's sort of an ergonomic rig.
Okay.
It's not per se for stabilization, but it does stabilize a little bit.
Got it.
But
and then the
you
camera,
can just leave it hanging so that it takes the weight on your shoulders and your hip.
Yep. Camera, Blackmagic, Pocket 4K?
Pocket 4K, yes.
Pocket 4K, 2 batteries, NPF 9 batteries?
97, yes.
And
they are adapted with a V-Lock battery and then D-tap out to camera. Usually I use the V-Lock 190 watt-hour battery here, but as it is better for the ATEM and this only has one DTAP output, I'm using it for the camera at the moment. I have planned to do the similar rig with a Steadicam, but this was the first time I did this mobile rig, so it is done now once, and next time maybe with the Steadicam.
Great. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Let me make sure we're still streaming. Looks good. Cool. So that was the audio tour of the rig that we're going to have to show you the rest of that later when I can get back that footage. But yeah, that's going straight to YouTube. That is going straight to YouTube.
Someone asked if you've tried any crazy food yet.
Someone asked if we've tried any crazy food yet. What have we?
So this is quite a mild salmiakki.
What is this?
It's a salmiakki with a licorice and what was the other? Salt.
Licorice and salt?
No, it's not salt. It's
Yes, something similar.
I mean, it sounds good.
It used to be a cough medicine.
Cough medicine.
Oh, like anise.
It can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just warning. It can affect your heart rate and also your blood pressure.
You're really selling us
Really,
on this.
really selling us on this candy. This is hilarious.
It's quite a mild tasting one. That's the mildest you can find.
Okay. Okay.
Right now.
You should try it.
Should I try it?
Try it
Yeah.
live.
Okay. Okay.
I'll try it on my stream too.
You should. Oh, Stefan says, "Oh, you should eat that on camera." Did you?
Just
Where's-
open it from the
Oh.
top. It's not going to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The surprise factor.
Oh, they're little cars.
Yeah,
Yes.
There's all car. Salmiakki
It's very chewy.
it is just.
Take the whole thing.
And it's licorice. Licorice. It's very licorice.
It's usually
Salty.
translated as a salty licorice, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have actual salt.
Oh, okay. It is. It tastes like salty licorice. I actually like it. It's like it's kind of bitter. It's it's getting stronger now. It's getting. I can taste the cough syrup in it now. Okay. Oh, it's good though. I like it. That's cute. Okay.
And might raise your heart rate.
Might raise your heart rate. Okay.
Oh,
Now it's getting a little bit pepperminty. Now it's like there's a little bit of peppermint.
Those have a bit of a minty taste.
Okay.
They are halva, which is the oldest
Company.
salmiakki candy factory.
Yeah. Vanhat autot means old cars. Is
I
then
don't want candy now.
Okay. Wow. What a. Oh,
Photo Joseph says to bring back some for him.
Photo Joseph says to bring back some from him. Great. Okay.
all right.
It's ammonium chloride.
Ammonium chloride.
Yes.
That sounds healthy. Love
We
it.
actually we did some ammonium chloride in 8th grade in physics chemics
Is that like
lesson.
the one that explodes?
No, we just made it and you could taste it.
Oh,
It's
and
like
you
a
can-
white powder.
Okay. That sounds very safe.
Yes.
So Rick Allen asks, why are you in Helsinki?
Rick says, "Why are you in Helsinki?" Great question. So literally the only reason is because the plane tickets to get here from Portland were $280 round trip, and
Per person.
Per person, and we were like, that's just too good of a deal to pass up, and now we're here.
Arnie asked what your further travel plans are.
Okay, Ernie. Where is that one?
Arnie.
Arnie.
Under Rick.
Oh, right under Rick. What are your further travel plans? Tonight at 11 p.m. local time, we are taking an overnight train to Rovaniemi. How do you say it?
Rovaniemi.
Rovaniemi.
Yes.
Is there emphasis on the first or the second syllable? Rovaniemi?
Rovaniemi.
Rovaniemi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And overnight train, 12-hour train. We get there at like 11 in the morning, and that is very, very far north, where there are only 3 hours of daylight. And I'm looking forward to the glass igloo. And fun story. I impulse bought a drone that 2 days before we left, I was like, if it's ever a good place to fly a drone, it's going to be on this trip where there's nobody around and it's just a bunch of ice. And I got the DJI Mini 2 because I did not want to deal with licenses and permits and registrations and all that. And then I realized, oh, if I ever want to fly this in the US and show anything on the stream, I need a commercial license in the US. I can't get away with not getting the license in the US for it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, wait, what are the European rules for drones? I was like, oh my God, okay, I got to go research this. And by this time, it's like the night before the flight, and I'm packing and also researching drone rules for the EU, which apparently changed at the beginning of this year. And that means that most of the information online is out of date and is wrong. So if you are reading about drones in Europe, make sure the articles you're reading are dated after January 2021. Otherwise, they're not relevant anymore. So the good news is it got simpler and easier as far as I can tell. And all of EU
Debatable.
is debatable. All of EU is now at least like on the same rules, which is good. And there is no distinction between commercial and hobby anymore, which is also good. So the under 250 is still like a limit, but if it has a camera, you can't get away with not registering and not getting a permit now. So it has
You don't actually need to do the test, you just need to register.
No, if it has a camera, you do need a test.
No, you don't need the test.
Oh boy, what information did I read online? Because it definitely said there was...
He took the test though.
So
Well, it's good to take it.
It also sounds like every country can make their own licensing requirements, or like permit requirements. So the German test, for example, is like, there's like a lot of rules. It takes a long time to get it, and they like say, submit it in, and 14 days later we'll get back to you. On the Finnish website, oh, we're almost out of time. On the Finnish website, it's like, here's the test is like 30 euros, and here's like a study guide for it. And so I crammed that on the plane, and then during a layover on the way, took the test from one of the Finnish websites, passed it, and I got immediately the permit number. So I'm now like, I can fly that drone. I can't go above like, what I think it's like 700 something grams now or something. It's like the low base class. But I needed that license because it had a camera. That's what I read. Again, in my very hastily researched EU drone laws the night before I was leaving. So we'll see.
Aaron took it on a layover.
I took the test on a layover and had the license before I got into Europe, which is great. So cool. Did it cost money? It was like 30 euros for the test.
Yeah.
And it was a very simple test. It was mostly just like common sense stuff. It wasn't even like, it's not like anything like a pilot license.
Yeah, I have paid 100 euros for the
5 year?
For the same, 5 year.
Yeah.
But I just sold my Mavic Air, Mavic 2 Pro, because it would need the SORA, which is it's a risk assessment paper done every time here in the center.
I remember reading that. Yep.
Yeah, because this is A2 area.
Right, as soon as it's heavier or
And the Mavic 2 Pro I wouldn't be able to use it next year, because next year is when the change.
Oh,
there's a changing
old
period.
rules. There's like a grace period right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And after that, you can only use CE marked drones.
Yep. Keith says, I want a drone now. Just kidding. I'll use a boom pole with my DJI mobile. Yeah, I also have a boom pole with the Insta360, and that is definitely my plan for dragging behind me on the sleds pulled by reindeer. So
sounds like a good plan.
Keith asked for train footage. I'm gonna do some self promo here. So I'm the train nerd, and so I will definitely try to have a train tour like video uploaded, because I'm pretty much just here for the train.
Yep. Also, we're going live on her channel.
We're about to go live on my
now.
channel. We're gonna be late because Aaron was late.
I was late.
So, but I have a Finnish vegan donut to try, so that's my.
I'm gonna drop the link to your channel right now, and then we're gonna wrap this up because we need to go live over there. But yeah, so fun times. Sorry for the chaotic stream. And let me just drop this in the chat so we can know where we're going after this. Yeah, sorry for the super chaotic stream, but we will see you over on Anomaly's channel to eat a donut and talk about train nerd stuff. I don't know what else you're talking about. So, yep, cool.
Yeah, I think that's all we're talking about.
That was fun. Thanks. We'll chat more when I'm back. I should be back with any luck, if everything goes well on the rest of this trip back in Portland by Sunday. So see you back at the normal time, normal place. We can talk more about the chaos that has happened here, and hopefully I'll edit together that little footage to show you the actual good view of that rig. All right, I don't know how to end the stream when I don't have a button to like close out. So I guess
Stay within the, yeah. Well,
guess we'll do this.
I was hoping you would take the light so I can zoom in on you and
Oh,
just fade away. There.
just fade away. All right.
First, taking the ISO down, and then the
Nice.
iris
Fade to
down.
manual in camera fade to black. I love it. All right.
Right.
Thanks everybody. Wait. Wait for it to catch up.
Less interesting than that.
Oh, it's way behind. There we go. Bye. Oh my God.